Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Alyssa, and come tag along with myself and my son Reese as we head to the Big E.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing. Be to me a mother, both hands on.
So we decided to get a hand cast of Reese holding my finger as a keepsake memory. So here you're just going to see us getting ready, and he is going to go ahead and make the mold of our hands, and then he'll later pour into that to make the cast.
You could call it a vision or tether.
Spreading his hand out well.
Yo, you grab one of mommy's. Don't move. Yo. Almost done.
Reese! Reese! What are you doing? Okay.
You okay? You alright? You got this hand over here. So you stay there.
Okay.
Okay. And just let go of the baby. Yep. Beautiful. And here. Awesome. That's good.
That was quick.
So now that we made the actual mold to the cast, he's going to go ahead and just pour into it, and then we were able to just pick up the actual cast at the end of the day when we were leaving, so we didn't have to worry about damaging it. And I will show you guys the final product. I'm in love with it. It's my favorite thing.
With you I'm blessed. All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or
Are you happy? Are you happy, boy? Oh.
I can see it put back together.
Reese, is this your first time having mac and cheese? Is it yummy? Reese, is it yummy? It's the lip smacking. He's in a cheese coma.
All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it put back together.
Giant mozzarella stick. What do you rate it? 7 out of 10. All right.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing.
sugar. Becca got her bloomin' onion. Reese is chilling.
So Reese goes to bed at 7 o'clock, so we just found a like dark alleyway at the Big E to give him his bottle and change him into his jammies, and he'll fall asleep in the stroller.
All at once in a dream, we are together.
This is what my cooler consisted of, so it has like ice in there. But my strategy was to just fill up this blender bottle with water. So I just had this full. I packed one bottle and a lid, and this is the only bottle I brought all day long. Reese has a bottle at 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and a 7 o'clock bedtime bottle. I fed the 7 a.m. bottle before we left, so he was 4 bottles while we were out and about, so I used this. I packed his oatmeal, his spoon, a bowl, just his sweet potato, and then I brought his smock bib. Now, easiest would have been to just pack like one of those pouches, but he was only in stage 1 foods right now, and they only make those for stage 2 and above, so this is what I did. So basically, every time I fed him a bottle, I went ahead and just filled this to 6 ounces using his blender bottle, and then I mixed in his formula with my formula dispenser. It's right here. If you've seen my other videos, I've mentioned this before, but basically there's 4 compartments. I've used 2, and then there's 2 more in here, and you just twist the top depending on what you need. So I just added the water from the blender bottle into the bottle, added this, and then obviously when he was done drinking it, there was a little bit of like milk residue left over. I just took the water, added like a tablespoon in there, shook it up, and then just poured it out. And then I just put this into the cooler. That way it was like not going to be boiling in the sun, and it would be fine to reuse the bottle without washing it. This kind of served the idea of not having to wash a bunch of bottles and worry about them all day long. And then at dinner time, I just mixed up his food into his bowl. That way everything stayed consistent for him, even though we weren't necessarily in the house, and it seemed to work out really well. So hopefully that helps somebody else out if they're like me and they're trying to exclusively formula feed and bottle feed their child out and about. And then if you've ever seen any of my diaper bag videos, these are my Itsy Ritsy travel bags that I keep inside. Reese was going to be there at the Big E with us, obviously going into his bedtime, so I needed to account for putting him into bed and being able to smoothly transition him back into his crib when we got home. So in his like little clothes bag, I always just keep an extra footy in there, so I just packed his like pajamas and we just changed him right there. And then in his diapers, I always keep one overnight diaper in there, and then his Sposy diaper pads. I found these because he is a big nighttime wetter and he sleeps on his stomach. I'll be mentioning these in my upcoming 5 to 6 month essentials. But basically, once we fed him his bottle at 7 o'clock at the fair, we switched him into his pajamas, and he fell asleep in the stroller, slept in the car ride home, and then it was an easy just carry in from the car, put him in his bed, and he never woke up. So I definitely recommend packing pajamas, packing your overnight diapers, and then just changing them wherever you are, because you know your child's gonna fall asleep in the car, and you don't want to wake them up when you get home to change them and get them ready for bed. And then one thing that was, I think, pivotal to my success at the Big E with him is I purchased these like little toy straps that can hook right on. So they're awesome because you don't have to worry about any toys like flying out of the stroller and accounting for those when you're busy trying to enjoy your day. So you can hook literally any toy you want. I hooked them onto the actual tags. A crinkle book actually comes with one, and you can adjust the length, but they just snap right onto the toy and onto the stroller. I got them right off of Amazon in a 2-pack for I think like $6. So they were a huge steal in my opinion for how well they actually worked. So I highly recommend you get these. So aside from just having the stroller, I also brought the baby carrier, which I just put in the stroller when we weren't using. I love this thing. It has like a hip support right here. So it's awesome. It takes a lot of the weight off of your back. And so I definitely just recommend throwing this in your stroller too. That way you have a bunch of different carrying options. I'll link this below. I got it from Amazon for I think $30 to $40. And I actually enjoy it more than my pricier Baby Bjorn carrier. So I'll make sure to link this for you.
It was definitely a hotter day at the Big E, so I just had his hat and then I just put it in the stroller or down below if he wasn't using it. And then I had seen other YouTubers recommend getting a fan for their strollers. I always thought it was kind of extra, but I was like, whatever, I'm gonna do it. And I ended up loving it. I'll never go anywhere that's super hot in the stroller without it. So it's bendable, so you can hook it onto different parts of your stroller. It has different fan settings, and there's actually a light with it. This one is battery powered, and you can charge it with a, I think, Type-C charger. So it's fantastic. When Reese was napping, I just closed the hood of his stroller and aimed the fan in there, and it was like pretty cool. Like it definitely cooled down the space and he took a nice nap. So if you can, or you'd like to, definitely just add a little fan onto your stroller. It definitely kept him nice and cool.